morning, children. Today we are going to begin with a new chapter called Real Numbers, in which we are going to look into rational numbers. So what is a rational number? It is a number that can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are both integers and Q is not equal to 0. As well as the set of all rational numbers are usually denoted by Q, and every integer, whole number and a natural number is a rational number. All these numbers can be expressed as a rational number in the form of P by Q. An example for this rational number is 2. 2 can be written as 2 by 1, right? So if you see 2 by 1, P is 2 and Q is 1. Therefore, Q is not equal to 0. Hence, we can represent any whole number, integer or a natural number in a rational number format. Okay. In today's class, we will be discussing about the denseness property of rational numbers. Now let's move on to exercise 2.1.
Question number 1. Which arrow best shows the position of 11 by 3 on the number line? So this is the number line given to us. If you see carefully, there are 4 points, that is A, B, C and D are marked on the number line. Now they are asking which position of 11 by 3 is best over here. So first of all, let us see what is 11 by 3. 11 by 3, if you divide, you will get 3.666, right? You can approximately write it as 3.7, isn't it? Now check in the number line, where does 3.7 lie? If you see carefully, you can see the point D, right? This lies near to 4. So we can say that the point D is shows the position on the number line. Got it, students? Now let's move on to second question. Second question, find any 3 rational numbers between -7 by 11 and 2 by 11. This is very easy. First of all, you have to look into the denominators of both, that is -7 by 11 and 2 by 11. If you see carefully, you will see that the denominators are same, isn't it, of both the rational numbers. You can easily write the rational numbers between them as, you can start from -7 by 11, then -6 by 11, -5 by 11, -4 by 11, isn't it? Goes on. -3 by 11, -2 by 11, -1 by 11 and 0 by 11, 1 by 11 and 2 by 11. Since they have said find any 3 rational numbers between what? -7 and -7 by 11 and 2 by 11. So what will happen is these two, -7 by 11 and 2 by 11, won't be included. Hence you have to write it as -6 by 11, -5 by 11, -4 by 11 and so on, goes on up to 1 by 11. Got it, students? Find any 5 rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 5. Okay, solution. So if you see carefully, what is the difference between the previous sum and this sum is the denominators differ. If the denominators are same, you can do the continuity of it, right? But then here denominators differ. How do we proceed is, first of all, write this as A is equal to 1 by 4 and B equals to 1 by 5. Got it? This is the first step, right? A equals to 1 by 4 and B equals to 1 by 5. Now let Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and Q5 be the 5 rational numbers. Okay. Then Q1, what is the formula of Q1 is Q1 equals to 1 by 2 into A plus B. Get it? 1 by 2 into A plus B. So 1 by 2 into, what is my A? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5. Get it? I can write it like this. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 divided by 2. Get it, students? Which in turn, first of all, take the LCM for the numerator. What will be the LCM be? 20, isn't it? 4 and 5. Therefore, I have to multiply this with 5. This with 4. Isn't it? So, it will become 5 plus 4 divided by 2 as usual. Which in turn will give me 9 by 20 divided by 2. Which in turn will become 9 by 20 into 1 by 2. Okay. This will be equal to 9 by 40. Okay. Q1 equals to 9 by 40. Let's box it up. Then we have to find Q2. What is the formula for Q2? It is 1 by 2 into A plus Q1. Get it? Now what is A? A is 1 by 4. What is Q1? We just found Q1 to be 9 by 40. Now we have to substitute these two values over here. 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 plus 9 by 40. Now we have to take the LCM. Okay? LCM will be 40. 4 into 10, then 1 into 10 you also have to do. Similarly, 40 into 1, 9 into 1. Okay. So what will happen? 10 into 1 is 10 plus 9 into 1 is 9. Divided by 2 will remain. You get it? Then what happens? 19 by 40 into 1 by 2. Which in turn will give me 19 by 80. Okay? Therefore, the value of Q2 equals to 19 by 80. Let's box it up. Next, we have to find Q3. What is the formula for Q3? It is A plus Q2 divided by 2. What is A? We know A as 1 by 4. What is Q2? We just found Q2 as 19 by 80. Now let us substitute these two values over here. Q3 equals to 1 by 4 plus 19 by 80 divided by 2. Okay? You have to take LCM. What will happen if you take LCM? LCM will be equal to 80. Then 4 into what will give me 80? 4 into 20 will give me 80. Isn't it? So I will be multiplying by 20 here as well as in the numerator. Similarly, 80 into 1 will give me 80. So I have multiplied by 80. 1 into 20 will be 20 plus 19 into 1 is 19 divided by 2. Okay. 20 plus 19 is equals to 39 by 80 into this 2 will become 1 by 2. Get it, students? Q3 equals to 39 by 160. Now box it up. Yes, you have found Q3. Next, what are you supposed to find? Q4. What is the formula for Q4? It will be A plus Q3 divided by 2. Isn't it? Again, what is A? A is 1 by 4. Always you have to write it down. Okay. What is Q3? You just found Q3 to be 39 by 160. Now we will substitute these two values in this formula. You get it? Okay. So, what will 1 by 4 plus, yes, 39 by 160 divided by 2. Okay. As usual, you are supposed to take the LCM for what? 4 and 160. The LCM will be 160. Okay. Now 4 into what will give me 160? 4 into 40 will give me 160. Okay. So I have to multiply by 40, both in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Over here by 1 only I have to multiply. It will become 40 plus 39 divided by 2. Yes students, then what will happen? 79 divided by 160 into 1 by 2. This 2 will become 1 by 2. Get it? Then 79 by 320. Therefore, Q4 equals to 79 by 320. Let's box it up.
Q5. What is the formula for Q5? A plus Q4 divided by 2. My A equals to 1 by 4 and Q4 equals to 79 by 320. Okay. Therefore, Q5 now substitute 1 by 4 plus 79 by 320 divided by 2. You have to take the LCM for this. The LCM is 320. Okay. Then 4 into 80 will give me 320. Similarly 1 into 80. Then 320 into 1, 320 into 1. Therefore, you will have 80 plus 79 divided by 2. Get it students? Then 80 plus 79 will give me 159 by 320 into 1 by 2. Which in turn will give me 159 divided by 640. You get it? Therefore, Q5 equals to 159 by 640. So, we have found Q1, Q2, Q4, Q3, Q4 and Q5. Therefore, Q1 equals to Q2 equals to, you have to write it down at the end. Okay? Nine by 40, then 19 by 80, then 39 by 160, 79 by 320, then 159 by 640. Hence, we have found all the 5 rational numbers. Got it, students? Now, let's move on to the second subdivision. We have to find the rational numbers between what? Find the rational numbers between 0.1 and 0.11. Okay. How do we do this is, you see 0.1 is there, right? 0.01 can be written, isn't it? Then 0.102. 0.103. You get it? 0.104, etc. Goes on up to 0.109. Do you understand, students? So, we have found the rational numbers between them. Moving on to the third subdivision, we have to find the rational numbers between -1 and -2. Okay. Now, as usual, I have to take A as -1 and B as -2. Okay. What is my Q1? Q1 formula for Q1 is Q1 equals to 1 by 2 into A plus B. Isn't it? Then 1 by 2 into, what is my A? -1. Plus is there. What is my B? It is -2. Okay, we have to do it within the brackets only. Next step, opening of the bracket has to be done. Divide by 2. It is there. -1
-2 by 2, which will give me -3 by 2. Therefore, Q1 equals to -3 by 2. Then box it up. Next, we have to find Q2. The formula for Q2 is A plus Q1 divided by 2. Okay. So, what will happen? I have to write the value of A. A is -1 and Q1 is -3 by 2. Now merely I have to substitute over here. Minus 1 plus as usual, then open the bracket, write minus 3 by 2, then write by 2. Okay, then it will become minus 1 minus 3 by 2 divided by 2. Next we have to take the LCM. What will happen? It will become minus 2 minus 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. You get it? Become equal to minus 5 by 4. Okay, Q2 equals to minus 5 by 4. Let's box it up. Next I have to find what? Q3. Q3, what is the formula for Q3? A plus Q2 divided by 2. Okay, what is the value of A? A is minus 1. Value of Q2 is minus 5 by 4. We just found. Now we have to substitute. It will become minus 1 plus minus 5 by 4 divided by 2. Okay, then it will become minus 1 minus 5 by 4 divided by 2. Again you have to take the LCM. It will become minus 4 minus 5 divided by 4 into 1 by 2, which in turn will give me what? Minus 9 by 8. Okay, what is the value of Q3? It is minus 9 by 8. Next I have to find Q4. What is the formula for Q4? A plus Q3 by 2. Value of A is minus 1. Q3 is minus 9 by 8 equals to minus 1 plus of minus 9 by 8 divided by 2. Next open the bracket. It will become minus 1 minus 8 by 2. Okay, then what will happen? I have to take the LCM. It will become minus 8 minus 9 by 2 minus 8 minus 9 divided by 8 into 1 by 2. Okay, so what will happen? It will become minus 17 by 16. Therefore Q4 equals to minus 17 by 16. You get it? Next Q5. What is the formula? A plus Q4 by 2. The value of A is minus 1. The value of Q4 is minus 17 by 16. Now I have to substitute over here. What will happen? It will become minus 1 plus of minus 17 by 16 divided by 2. Okay, minus 1, open the bracket, minus 17 by 16 by 2. Then what will happen? I have to take the LCM. If I have to take the LCM, it will become what? Minus 16 minus 17 by 16 into this 2, it will become 1 by 2. Then it is equals to minus 33 divided by 32. You get it? So Q5, the value of Q5 is minus 33 divided by 32. Okay, then we have to write the, at the end we have to write all the values. What all you have found for Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q3, Q4 and Q5 respectively. Okay, Q1 is minus 3 by 2, Q2 is minus 5 by 4, then it is Q3 is minus 9 by 8, minus 17 by 16 and minus 33 by 32. Got it, students?
Now let us do a quick review. Okay, for example, if you have to find any 5 rational numbers between any two numbers given, assume the given numbers as A and B respectively. This is just first step. Step 2, you have to write the formula as Q1 equals to A plus B by 2. Here Q1 represents the rational numbers. Okay, so write the formula as Q1 equals to A plus B by 2. Then after finding it out, then you have to write the formula for Q2. Okay, how will you write the formula for Q2? You have to write it as Q2 equals to A plus Q1 by 2. You get it, students? Then you have to find the value of Q2. Then next step, you have to find the value of Q2 and then write the formula for Q3. Similarly, like A plus Q2 by 2. You understand? Then for Q4 again A plus Q3 by 2. Then for A5, A plus Q4 by 2. That only you have to keep repeating the steps. Got it, students? Thank you so much. Homework problems will be sent to you all through Google Classroom.